If I were 25 again and starting over in 2026, I wouldn't chase the next big thing. I wouldn't look for shortcuts, or miracle stocks, or crypto coins that promise freedom overnight. Because after 3 decades of watching fortunes rise and fall, I've learned something simple. The market never really changes. Because human nature never changes. The same fear, greed, envy, and arrogance keep repeating like an old song. And the faster people try to outsmart it, the faster they lose. When I was young, I thought investing was a game for geniuses. I thought the smartest people made the most money. But over time, I realized it's not intelligence that wins. It's temperament. It's patience. It's the ability to look boring while everyone else is showing off. If I were starting in 2026, I'd begin the same way I would have in 1976. Spend less than I earn, save religiously, and invest in productive assets that quietly grow while I sleep. No gurus, no magic, just arithmetic and discipline. Because the world doesn't reward cleverness, it rewards endurance. Now, let's talk about the most dangerous emotion I've seen destroy lives: envy. Envy makes good people chase bad ideas. It made families in the 1930s borrow money to look successful. It made professionals in 1999 pour their savings into dot-com junk. And it made millions buy meme stocks in 2021, thinking this time was different. It never is. If your neighbor gets rich from something you don't understand, clap for them and move on. Their journey isn't yours. Because the moment you start comparing, you stop thinking clearly. Envy will bankrupt you faster than any bear market. Greed can be managed. Fear can be overcome. But envy blinds you. Now, let me tell you something most people never believe until they live it. Wealth isn't built by brilliance. It's built by avoiding stupidity long enough for compounding to work. You don't need to win every game. You just need to survive the bad ones. When I was younger, I tried to be clever, buying what I called cigar butt companies. Cheap, ugly businesses that looked like bargains. I thought I could squeeze one last puff of profit out of them. I was wrong. They stayed cheap, and I paid the price. I lost millions I could have compounded into hundreds of millions. That was the day I stopped chasing cheap and started buying quality. Don't buy what's cheap. Buy what lasts. If you wouldn't be happy owning a business for 10 years with no stock quotes, don't buy it. It's that simple. And here's another truth. Humility pays better than arrogance. The smartest people often make the dumbest mistakes because they can't imagine being wrong. So instead of asking, "Why am I right?" ask, "How could I be wrong?" That one habit can save you more money than any investment course ever will. You see, people love to sound smart. They love to talk, predict, argue. But the market doesn't care about your opinion. It rewards those who listen more than they talk. Those who wait, those who prepare. In 2026, the best investors won't be the loudest. They'll be the quiet ones who can say 3 powerful words. I don't know. Because humility keeps you open. Certainty makes you deaf. Now, let's talk about work. If I could give one message to every young person listening, it's this. Don't think like an employee. Think like an owner. Careerism keeps you climbing ladders built by others. Ownership lets you build the ladders yourself. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow, but every dollar you save should buy you a piece of something that grows while you sleep. An index fund, a rental property, a small business, or your own brand. A salary makes you comfortable. Ownership makes you free. Never confuse the two. And here's something few people will tell you. 3 things destroy more lives than any market crash ever did. Debt. Drama and dumb people. Debt ties you down. Drama steals your focus. And dumb people drag you under. Cut them all loose, and you'll move faster than 90% of the world. Let me add one more lesson. The kind that time teaches slowly. When I met Warren Buffett, our partnership wasn't built on genius. It was built on values, patience, honesty, and brutal simplicity. We never tried to look rich. We tried to be rational. We sat still when others panicked. And somehow, that quiet discipline turned into billions. Not because we were brilliant, but because we didn't self-destruct. So if you're starting in 2026, forget chasing excitement. Wealth isn't built in noise, it's built in silence. Compounding is like watching paint dry. But one day, you'll wake up, and the wall will be worth a fortune. Spend less than you earn. Avoid debt. Buy quality. Stay patient. And let time do the heavy lifting. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to work. Because in the end, the choice is simple. Do you want to look rich or be rich? One gives you noise. The other gives you freedom. And if this message speaks to you, hit subscribe to From Zero. Because here, we build wealth from the inside out. So one day, money starts finding you.